Okay, everybody, welcome. This is Vincent St. Louis teaching you guys on Team iLiving app success. This is our team website here, but what I want to do right now is what this webinar is about is actually going to be about how to do free classifieds, how to market yourself, your business. And realistically, you could use this information for any business. I'm going to go through some basics, and I'm going to get into some little bit of more technical stuff. And so make sure you grab a pen and piece of paper. This is being recorded, but sometimes the recordings don't work. And if you're expecting to watch this on the recording, you may be let down if the recording doesn't work. So sometimes my recording software fails me. So make sure you write notes or take lots of notes, and I will try to keep slow down a little bit for you. We will save any questions you have to the end. Write down any questions. We'll come back to those at the very end. So let's get started right now. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to lower this. All right, get me out of there. Boom, right there. Okay, once again, this is Vincent St. Louis with iLivingTeamSuccess.com. We're going to go through basically. There's a couple. I'm going to talk about Craigslist because we got so many people here in the United States. But I'm not going to keep it just to the United States because we have a lot of people in a lot of different countries. So what I'm going to share with you may or may not be usable at your free classifieds. But pay attention anyways because I'm going to throw in some good information in and out of that will be only pertaining to Craigslist, but a lot of the information will be able to use at any and a lot of different free classified sites. First thing I want to share with you guys is, first off, just real quick, how easy it is to find some free classified sites in your area or in different areas. So I'm going to go to real quick right here. I googled in best free classified sites in Canada, okay? And right there, what it shares me is a list of free classified sites, okay? And in some places, you'll even find where somebody will write an article on best free classified, right here, top 20 free classified sites in Canada. So, you know, let's open that in a new window. If you right-click on it, you can open it in a new window. And right here here's a list. Look at that, right there. So I don't even have to do much searching. But what I would recommend you doing, let's close that out, and let's just go to the top one right there. And I know for a fact that this is a good one because I've used it before. I'm going to open it in a new link. Okay, now it opens in a new link. The next thing I'm going to do is I have installed what's called Alexa.com. Alexa.com toolbar is actually a toolbar that shows you the ranking for websites. Okay, and what I'm going to do is right here is it's showing me that this is ranked in Canada 8. And it's 534. That means this website is ranked 534 out of the billions of websites globally, and out of all the websites in Canada, they're number 8. So this is a very popular free classified site in Canada. You can go to Alexa.com. Let me go right here. I'll show you that. Here we go. So you go to Alexa, Alexa.com, and you can upload the toolbar, whether you use Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, and their Mozilla is a little bit different. I like the Chrome better for Alexa. I use Mozilla and Chrome interchangeable depending on what I'm doing on the net, but when I'm surfing and I'm checking Alexa rankings, I definitely use Chrome because it's a little bit easier for me to use. But so that's how easy it is, and you can type in any country right here that you want. Right here, Australia. So you go right there and click it, and you have Gumtree is actually the top one, but it's hard to post business opportunity classifieds in Gumtree. So you have to find a different one. There's a lot of different ones. Just make sure it's popular by checking its Alexa ranking in that country. Okay, so right here, let's go to Gumtree. Check the Alexa ranking. It's showing Australia is 15, 1,200 in the globally, But also what I can do is I can click on that Gumtree, and then I can scroll down here. And this is important for all the websites that you go to, because this is what it's going to show me. Some of the websites that you go to will say they're very popular in Australia, but you click on them and you find out that the #1 ranking for that classified site is in India. Okay, if you're looking to promote in Australia and Australia is not on this list right here, Gumtree regional traffic rankings, then what's the point here? See how if you want the country that you're wanting to rank for, you want it to be popular in that country. Okay, you want it the top 1 or 2 in here. So that's another thing that the Alexa ranking is very good for. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to show you just another one just because. Okay, here's a perfect example. I know what this one's going to show me. Okay, adpost.com. I'm going to go to the Alexa ranking. Okay, and this is important. See how it's showing IN? That's India. So it was showing in the classified, it's showing is popular in Australia. But when we go to the website, and then we go right here to the Alexa ranking, I'm going to click on Ad Post, and this is what it's going to show me when I scroll down. It's #1 in India, #2 in Singapore, #3 in Malaysia, Philippines, and Switzerland. So it's not even in the ranking for the top 5 in Australia. So Ad Post would not be a great place to post a free classified if you're targeting Australia. Okay, and it wouldn't be a great place if you're targeting Canada or anywhere really. If Singapore, I wouldn't market any in India, just me personally. I would possibly do Singapore. I like Malaysia and Singapore, very high end communities in the internet marketing, home-based business industry. So that might be one you could market there. So that's basically it. Showed you those, how to hunt. So if you're in a different country besides the United States, then this has become very helpful to you, because what's popular in your state or your country is not necessarily popular everywhere. In the United States, Craigslist is king, but it's not king in every other country. So let's go real quick. I'm going to go to, here's Craigslist. So let's check the Alexa ranking of Craigslist. It's #8 in the United States, but what I'm curious right now is what's the second most popular? Oh, here we go. So it's Canada. I didn't realize that. So I would probably, I've never posted in Canada in Craigslist, but I probably will, and definitely in Mexico. That's a big deal, you guys, that you can market in Mexico. So just a little bit of information there. The Craigslist would be very popular in United States, Canada, and I like the Mexico one. So anyway, so let's close that out. And let's close. Let me see what I've got. Okay, I've got a couple windows open here that I'm gonna done with. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to answer a couple of questions here about Craigslist, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about what they mean and everything. One of them I'm talking about. Every once in a while when you go to Craigslist, I'm going to go open up one of my accounts. Okay. Now you can post 3 ads in depending on what section per day per account. Now each account needs its own phone number and email address. So I have my account, and then I have my wife's account, and then I have a couple of my children's accounts that I have their phone number and a different email to each account. And so right here, let me log into this account, and this is where having Firefox and Chrome uploaded on my opened up on my computer at the same time comes in very handy, because I can bounce between one and the other, and that means I'm not posting too fast. But what I want to share with you guys is about right here. So this ad right here was deleted. Okay, that means somebody saw the ad, they didn't like it. Maybe it was a competitor, maybe it was another person in an iLiving app, maybe it was somebody that was in another business, brick and mortar business. They don't like seeing those network marketing ads. You know, whatever the reason is, somebody flagged it and it got deleted. You look at all these that were deleted. You know, these purple ones here, I deleted those, and I'll tell you why I deleted those. But so I get a lot of my ads sometimes get deleted. I don't worry about that. I don't care. I don't pay much attention to that. I just keep moving on. Okay, and if you look at this account, This one, okay, this is SBA, that's Santa Barbara. So I had 2 ads in Santa Barbara that got deleted. So somebody in Santa Barbara didn't like it. So I'll keep a mental note of that, and I just won't post in Santa Barbara anymore, or for a while. Okay, so now what I want to share with you though is another thing. So if you get your post deleted, don't worry about that. Just move on. Just keep posting. If you get too many deleted, then they will block your account, and then you just basically open up another account with a new email address and keep on going. I've had that done a couple of times too. The other thing is what's called ghosting. Now, sometimes you will post an ad and it will say it posted, but when you search for the ad, you won't see it. And I wish I wouldn't have done this today, but I already renewed. But after 3 days, your ads will have a little renew thing. Matter of fact, let me see if I can go right here. I think I can show you what it looks like, but I didn't renew these on purpose. No, not there. Maybe they've deleted already. Okay, they've already deleted. Let's go over here. Let's see if we can just bear with me a little bit, you guys. Let's see if we can find. Okay, yeah, it's not going to show. Okay, so after 3 days, you'll have right here next to where it says edit, delete, you'll have renew. And you can renew the ads. Actually, these have all been renewed by me earlier today. But what I do first before I renew an ad, when it comes up for renewal, is I click on the ad, and then I go right here. 2 things I do. First thing I do is I come down here in the bottom and see when the ad was posted. So it was posted on the 28th, the second month, 28th, so February 28th. Then what I do is I click on the ad right here, and then I'm going to go right here to small business because that's where I posted the ad. I'm going to come back to that in a minute, and I'm going to look down here. Now that ad name was Tony Robbins is doing it. Why not you? And so I'm going to look down there, and there it is. See how it's kind of purplish, and that's easy for me to find it. So I know that that ad posted. If I look under the 28th month or the 28th day, and I don't see my ad showing up, then I'm not going to renew it. Now, of course, if this was up for renewal, then I would have to look, the 26th or 27th. And let's see here. It may show up in here. It may delete it from there. Yeah, it doesn't show up there, but it was there earlier, but it moves it. Okay, so if I don't see the ad, then I'm not going to renew it. And that's when I come back here, and you see how some of these blue ones have been deleted, because this ad was not showing up. So it had basically been ghosted. For some reason, some way, Craigslist will not, even though they say, great, congratulations, thank you for posting on Craigslist, your ad won't show up. There's different reasons. When you're brand new and you're just starting to do Craigslist ads, most of your ads were going to show up no matter where you put them. I have spread all over the United States, and for a long while I was getting a lot of traffic, a lot of good stuff, and then all my stuff was ghosted. I had to lay low for about a month and then start acting back up again, and now I stick to my area. If I post something in like Hawaii or too far away from California, then my ad will be ghosted. It won't even show up. And that's why some of these, so right here you got Honolulu, I deleted them. Iowa, I don't even know where that is. Boise, Idaho, Boise. So you see that mine weren't showing up in Boise or Hawaii. And so if you look right here, this would probably be too hard to search. Let's see here. Yeah, that one's too old to redo. But anyway, so you get the idea. After a couple of days, you can renew. Now, when I renew the ads, this is how I do it. Like I said, I've got more than one account open up. So I'm in my Google Chrome account, which is one email address, and then my Mozilla Firefox, another email address. And I will search the ad, make sure it's there, and then renew it. And then I will go over here to my other account and search the ad, make sure it's there, and then renew it. Then I'll go back to my Chrome account, and I'll bounce back and forth. What that does is it keeps me from renewing ads too rapidly. If you renew them too fast, then Craigslist will ghost them, or they'll just block you for a while. And so if I bounce between 2 different accounts, then I can keep going and keep myself rapidly moving without staying on one account too long. I hope that makes sense. So I'll renew on this one, and then I'll go to this account and I'll click on the ad, confirm that it's there, click here, confirm it's there, yes it's there, go back, click it. You'll have another button right underneath the delete post that'll say renew, and then I renew, and then I go back to my account, and then I go over to the next, and I keep bouncing back and forth until they're all renewed. Now I don't do that when I post ads. So let me share with you. I'm not going to be able to post ads because I've already posted my ads. I wasn't paying attention today. I would, if I'd have thought about it, I would have saved my ads for this evening. But what I do is I will go into Craigslist here. So Craigslist, and I'm going to go to Craigslist right up here, and this has the whole, every country, every state, everywhere where it's at. Okay, I'm in California. You can see where these are purple, so you can tell I've already clicked on them. Here's the Santa Barbara, the ones I posted today that didn't show up, or they showed up. Somebody deleted them. But so what I'll do is I'll go in there, and let's just say Santa Barbara, and I do, this is the two places that I post almost all my ads. Now you can post in jobs in smaller communities like Sacramento. You can't post in Sacramento without paying because it's too big of a community. There's too big of a market. But if you can go in the surrounding areas, I can do all the surrounding areas around Sacramento. Whoops, sorry, I dropped my earpiece. The cat jumped on it, on the cord. Oh, there we go. So anyway, so you can do all the surrounding areas, the little surrounding areas. The problem with that is a lot of times your posts get deleted because the people are looking for a job, and then you're offering them a business opportunity, so they'll delete your post. I don't even mess with these, honestly. I just, I got tired of posting and people deleting them. And so now what I focus on, because my time is more valuable to me. I'm looking for results, not to try to slip in underneath the radar. I know a lot of people that post in the job area. I don't do it. Where I do is I do small business, under services, small business, and I do financial right here. So basically what's going to happen, you click on small business and then you make a post. Okay, and then you click on small business again, or you pick on financial services. Now it's not going to let me, so I'm not going to waste the time. But I'm going to show you how simple and how easy it can be though. I've got a file on my computer. I got a file right here, and you've got a file in the, let me go back here. Sorry you guys, I bounce around sometimes. Right in here, I think it's under marketing. Yes, classified ad copy. I've got titles here. I've got tons of titles, tons of ad copy. So you can just basically copy an ad. And what I would recommend is you do like I did, is keep a file on your computer, iLiving ads. Okay, and I have this list of titles and a list of these ads, because sometimes I change the ads. And if you come to the website and you click on an ad and you're going to copy and you're going to paste this ad in the Craigslist account, where was I guess I was over here. Okay, you're going to copy and paste it, you read through it, and you change something up. Every once in a while you'll change it up a little bit. Well, you want to add that change into your new file, because obviously something changed in your thought process. Okay, so that just realize that. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of come back to, oops, sorry, I wanted to go back to, where is that file? Okay, here it is. So I'm going to come back to here. I'm going to grab this ad. Whoop, I don't want the lines. Okay, copy it. And this is exactly what I do every time, you guys. I don't make it any more difficult than this. I go to my account, I paste that in there, I write something interesting, cash in on the big mobile app business. Now, you can have the exact same body in here, but you gotta have a different title. So you could turn this exact same title, cash in on the big mobile app business. You could have the next one could be cash in on the mobile app business, cash in on the big mobile app industry, cash in on the growing mobile app industry, mobile app business, mobile apps. You could just, that way you don't have to think. I just change these words up a little bit, paste it in there. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to pick up a picture. I'm going to grab the picture that I want, whatever it is. You save it on your computer. And I see how I've got a 1 right here, a 1 right there. That way I don't have to keep searching for that picture. I find the picture I want, I right click on it, change the name. That's why these have numbers on them. When I'm done using them, I'll delete the number and it'll go back down the bottom and I'll add a different picture. I've got a couple pictures and I'll show you in a minute where to find these pictures. So you click on the picture, open, it'll load, and then you're done, image. Okay, it's there, the words are in there, make sure your links are there, and then you click continue. Of course, it's going to tell me, yeah, it's been blocked because you can only do 3 per account. But that's what I do. Then I go to my next account, and I go in here to Craigslist, and I do, so I will do, this is what I'll do. Okay, so it was blocked, so let's go back to Craigslist here, and I will do 1 in small business. Hang on, I got to let the cat out. Sorry about that. So I'll do 1 in small business, and I'll come back and do 1 in financial, and I do the exact same ad, exact same picture, and I'll just change the headline. And then I'll go to another city. So I did that. If I did that in Santa Barbara, then I go over to San Luis Obispo. I don't want to click on it because this shows me where I was this morning, and I'll work my way up the totem pole here. So tomorrow, then I'll go to San Luis Obispo, and I'll do 1 in small business. That would be 3 if I did Santa Barbara. I do 1 in small business and 1 in finance, and then I do 1 in San Luis Obispo under small business. Then I take my other account, and then I'll go to excuse me, San Luis Obispo again, and I'll do 1 in financial, and then I'll go to another town and do 1 in financial and 1 in. So I'm playing off of each other, and I'm doing 2 ads per city, per town, and I work my way up the country or the state. And that's what I do. It takes me a couple minutes to do it. And I do basically the same type of thing. Now, it's a little harder for me and for you, if you're in the United States, to do ads in, say, Australia or Canada, because you don't know the names of the cities. So what you do, show you a little tip right here. Largest cities in Canada. You go in here, largest cities by population. There we go. You've got the cities that should, why is it not? There it goes. So there you've got it. You pick the more popular ones, you go in there, Toronto, and so I do that with Australia. I do that every place because I don't know where it's at. So I just think, okay, I'm posting in Quebec, Montreal today, and I post my post in there, and I move on. So you can. It's really easy to find out. It's really tough when some of the free classifieds will ask you what what suburb, what little town, what community, and it's just too detailed, and it's just not worth my time to go that detailed. Some places it is, some places it isn't. I'm looking for where I can rapidly post my ads. My ads are showing up. I always check my ads. I don't want to spend a lot of time putting an ad up in the same town, the same classified ad place if my ads aren't showing. I'm going to find a couple of, you do your research, try, check it out. Find where you want to. I'm just going to share with you real quick, you guys. Hey, look. I've got now this is in Google Chrome, and you've got your bookmarkings on every site. I'm going to scroll down here. Look, you guys, I've done my work. I know right here Malaysia. I've got Malaysia here. I've got India here. Of course, I don't post there anymore. I got China there. I've got U.S. free classifieds. Back page, ad post is good in this place, and this one's, and I know, here's the one we just talked about in Canada. So if I'm posting in Canada, I already know when I don't like these, if it doesn't work, like this one right here, ad post, I'll delete it. And I've got UK in here. I've got United Kingdom right here. I've got you just keep Bondi classifieds, and I type in there so I know what. Look, I don't want to waste my time. My time is valuable. This is not the best way to advertise your business. It's just another way. So you don't want to spend all day posting in places that aren't going to show up and aren't going to give you results. So you want to find out where the people are coming from. The best way to do that is with a capture page, collecting people's names and emails, and then you know where people are coming from and who's joining you, or at least who's filling out the information, meaning they're curious. So you got to keep track of these things, and then find 2 or 3 places. If you got more time, you can find more, and then post there on a regular basis consistently every single day, and you will get results. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing. Okay, what I want to go through with you guys right now is actually you can actually do things that are what's called picture ads, or each HTML ads. So what I want to share with you right here, I'm going to go to my blog. And now if you don't have a website, I'm going to show you how to do this without a website, but I'm just going to show you what you can do if you do have a website. Okay, let's go to post. Let me see if I can find them here. There we go. Professional ads. I save it as a draft. Okay. What I've done here is I upload pictures. Okay? And these pictures, you can link these pictures. So let me just show you. I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom here, and I'm going to do, okay, here's one that I did, okay? I uploaded a picture. I'm going to do another one just so I can show you what I'm doing. And then I'm going to show you how to do this in an HTML editor in case you don't have a blog post. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to add media. I'm going to open up, select the file. I'm going to pick this picture just for the simplicity of this. Okay, I got to move my mug over there. Okay, and now these are a couple things you want. You want none, and you want it to be full size. Okay, whatever size that you have, right around 600, 650, no more than 700 pixels on your first number there. No less than like 300. The picture is going to be too small. About 600 to 500, somewhere in there is a perfect size for your length there. And then I'm going to insert it. So make sure. So you've got, I don't want it left or center. I want it none, and I want it the full size or whatever size it is. I'm going to click enter. Okay, and I'm going to move my mug again. Now here's the picture. Now I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to link, and I'm going to do 2 things here. Hang on, I can't talk and type. I type with 2 fingers, and I'm going to click on the open in new tab link, and then there. Now what I do is I go to my text file and scroll down, and this is that code right here. This code right here is linked. Now watch this, you guys. I'm going to copy that code, come back to Craigslist. Now once again, it's not going to let me post because I've already done, but I can still share with you how it works. Okay, small business, post, make money from mobile apps. Anything would have worked right there. Okay, now look. Continue. I'm done. I don't need an image because I've already got one there. Look there. And this image is clickable. And it opened up in a new window. Click on it, open up in a new window. And that image. Now I don't need to write anything. All I need to do is save that code and input that code every time. Now, honestly, these are great. I love these. And what I would normally do here, and I'll show you in a minute, is I would get rid of this, my link right here, and I put a button in there that says click here, or join here, or learn more here, or something like that. So let me show you some of the other ones that I did that I have that on. Right here, learn more. Right here, they'll go to enter their stuff, and as soon as they click on it, it'll work. Click here for free. Join here, click here. So basically what you do, you guys, you can, I mean, this is really advanced, you guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to show you guys. Most of my ads that I do, let me go back to, where's my Craigslist account? Okay, we're going to have to go here. Go to my account. I'm going to show you guys. My ads are not picture ads. It's words. This picture is not clickable. See my mouse? It's not clickable. Okay? I'm using picture ads, and I'm going to tell you why here in a minute. I just want to show you guys to prove to you that I'm doing almost all, matter of fact, I haven't done a picture ad in a really long time. I like picture ads. Okay, this is all text with an image, text with an image, text with an image. And the reason why is because I did so many before that Craigslist got ticked off at me and they stopped allowing me to do those. They started ghosting all my stuff. If you can get away with picture ads, if you can create these, they're very, very impactful. And I do them for every business that I have. But basically all you got to do is go to Google and go to images and type up iLiving app. Look at all these pictures, you guys. You got pictures galore that you can take and create into a button. Okay, you got even a picture of me right there. Okay, I got posted a lot of pictures about iLiving app. So you can grab any of these images and turn them into an image or you know whatever. Now, if you want, you're looking for a button. Let's go join now. Join now button. PNG. Buttons galore. Buttons galore. You can type in anything. Get started. Get started button. Get started buttons. Pick any design you want. You can create and add it to your pictures in your picture editor or your I use Paint on my desktop, or I use PowerPoint. PowerPoint's a great way to build pictures. I don't want to get into that. If you don't know how to build pictures, then you don't need to be doing this. Just stick with the text ones like I do. Okay, so, but the other thing is you can do, if you want to, and here's one I made, and I can change this to anything. You know, create, are you ready to make money no matter where you are? Beach money, and this is linked to somewhere. I don't know where it's linked to. Probably one of my other businesses, Beach Money. dailybeachmoney.com is linked to, and all I got to do is grab this code and Cash App, Living App. I've got little, I got names from Fire Your Boss, so I know which ones they are with lines dividing them. And all I got to do is grab this code. Now what I do is I save it as a draft. You don't need to publish it, just save it as a draft. Now, if you don't have a website, you can still do this. Look at what you do. Go to Google, type in online HTML editor. Okay, you got several of them poke in right there. I'm just going to click this one. I've already clicked it because I found this one was easy. And here we go. We're going to come in here, and I can write anything I want. Let me do this. Reverse. So, well, basically, I'm going to click source, and there's the code for that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how easy it is. Now, you need an image, because you can't, if you click on the image, let me see, where was it? It was kind of hard for me to find. I get to looking so fast you can't see the trees for the forest in your way. Image button. Okay, so it's asking you for a URL, meaning an address of an image. So what I did was I went online, went back to Google, and online picture hosting free. Okay, I found a bunch of places. I picked the Tiny Pic because I didn't even have to join that. It's called Tiny Pic, and I choose my file. Let's say I'm going to upload this one. Choose my file. I want an image. Upload now. It's going to ask me this silly question. I had such a hard time with this question before. Mr. Clean, click to reveal security code.
Welcome back to the cleaning game.
Mr. Clean, Matt, erase extra
Hang on, I guess answer me the question.
power was 3.
The answer: cleans 3 times more grime per swipe. It wants me to write all that in there? I don't think so.
It looks like
Give me another one. Surf and turf. Answer. I don't know what the answer to that is. Surf and turf. Is that what I'm supposed to write? Surf and turf. Okay, never mind. So there's my image. So here's my HTML code, and here's my URL for the image. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to grab the URL. I'm going to go back to the editor. I'm going to post it. Click. And how come that didn't work? Let's try that again. Go. Where was the image thing? Here it is. Image. Paste. URL. Oh, this is what I want. Direct. That's why it didn't work, maybe. Copy. Editor. Put it in there. Paste. Okay. Ah, that worked. Okay, there we go. So then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click on it. I'm going to go to the little chain right here, link, and I'm going to type in my URL, http. iHaveThePage.com. Okay. Now it's linked. I'm going to go to source. Here's my code, http. I don't need this header and body and stuff like that. All I need is this, see this little arrow right here and this ending arrow right here. That's all I need to do is take that, copy, go back to my Craigslist. Let's go edit text. We'll take out that one. We'll take out this one. Delete. We'll post the one we just created in the HTML editor. Done with image. Well, that didn't show up the picture, so let's go back to the editor, find out why it didn't show up. Maybe I need the whole thing. Let's just grab the whole thing and see what happens. Copy, edit, paste, it's not working. Why is it not working? Picture's there. We linked it. Maybe it's wanting me to join something. Anyways, you can read. I've used these before. They do work. Make sure the link. What was it showing up there? Make money from mobile apps. So it's not even showing up an image. So obviously that HTML editor is not working. So you need to find another one that works. But you've got a whole bunch of them. Here's one right here. So anyways, this is how you do it. You just change all this stuff and you make it work, okay? You create an HTML. But honestly, if you waste too much time doing these HTMLs, you're going to drive yourself batty. Find the one that works and use it, or stick with the text as like I do, okay? So let me close out all those windows. Makes this thing work a little bit better. Okay, I showed you how to do it inside your blog. I showed you how to do it in HTML editor. Now what I want to do is, I want to continue, I want to delete this, go back to here. Okay, let me see if I got any HTML. I told you about pictures, I talked about cities, posting in what section, I talked about what section to post in, I taught you how to search for classifieds in other countries, in other areas. So I guess that's basically it. We've got a 45-minute webinar here. Let me go back to over here. How many people we got in? Do you got any questions? I guess would be the if you got any questions. If not, then we will end this webinar. Nope, thanks. Awesome. Okay, everybody, this is Vincent St. Louis with income or iLivingTeamSuccess.com, and we hope you guys have a blessed and prosperous evening. Go out there and market your business, be consistent, and just realize that your efforts will add up and you'll get results if you stay consistent with what you're doing. So once again, my name is Vincent St. Louis. Hope you have a blessed and prosperous evening. Let me see. End meeting.